welcome. Let's see who's going to get first in chat today. Go ahead and get my starting soon up there on screen. Let's see. We let the Discord know that we're live. We're good there. Pull up comments on my second monitor here real quick. Shouldn't take me but a second. Here we go. Alright, there's that. Drop the Discord link in the chat. Go ahead and get that out of the way. There we go. What is up, guys? What's up, Kay? Kay's first in chat today. Welcome, Kay. Mike, what's up, dude? How you doing, Mike? Good to see you. George, what's up, dude? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's see. George said second again. Actually, I think you were third. You were third. Mike's going to get second today. Close. Close. You were close. So, you guys probably already noticed the title of this stream is Thoughts versus Thinking Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1, don't freak out. Right. Don't freak out. We're basically going to cover all the basics again. We're going to go over everything. So this is not necessarily something you got to be like, oh, I better make sure I go check out part one. No, you're good. You're good. Just stick with me. This is a topic that I want to cover twice. This is a topic that I want to go over again because I feel like if people out there miss the point of what I'm trying to say when I say thoughts versus thinking, it's going to be a lot harder for them to apply the advice. What is the advice? To cut out the worry. When these thoughts and feelings come, you accept them. You give yourself a nice little reminder. Whatever it is, whatever you want to tell yourself, it is what it is. But if you don't understand the fundamentals of what thoughts versus thinking is, might be a bit more difficult for you to apply the two main keys. Live life, stop fighting with the thoughts and feelings. Stop adding worry to the thoughts and feelings, right? So I just wanted to cover this again so I could be super, super clear on this. I feel like it's very important. Treat panic like a side chick. There you go, Jesse. That's one way of putting it. What's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a minute. Hey, hello. What's up? Welcome. Damn, close as fuck. You were close, dude. You were close. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I don't even think I've heard of that, Mike. I don't even think I've heard of that. I'm not. Uh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I'm sitting here thinking you're talking about a movie. That's like a boxing match, right? Is that a boxing match that's going on? I believe. I was like, I don't know why I thought you were talking about a TV show or a movie there at first. So far, so good on the trip, following the advice you gave me, and everything's going great. That's great, dude. Keep it up. Remember, thoughts and feelings come. We don't want to add the worry. Nice little short, sweet, accepting reminder to ourselves so that we don't go down that obsession rabbit hole. Right back to living, the two main keys right there. 42-day streak. I don't know, dude. We'll see what happens. I can't believe we're on 41. I cannot believe we're on a 41-day streak. Absolutely insane. I don't know what else to say about that. Boxing, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking of a TV show or a movie. No, I seen that on Facebook when I was scrolling earlier. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not a huge fan of boxing or anything. I don't even know who those guys are, to be honest with you. Let's see. We got something going on here. We got a $5 tip, I believe, from Alan. Or no, let's see. Kay. There we go. Kay with the $5 tip. Thank you so much, Kay, getting us started already. I appreciate it. Not even 3 minutes in, Kay coming through with the $5 tip. Thank you so much, Kay. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, guys. Chat is starting to fill up. We'll give it like another minute, and then we'll get rolling. Honest, I'm happy as fuck about the streak. It's unbelievable, dude. It really is. It really is. I'm gonna switch over real quick to this screen while I grab a charger because if I do not, my headset is going to die. And we can't have that happening midstream. So, let me grab that real quick. I thought I charged this thing last night, but apparently not. Apparently not. Alright. There we're good. Okay, now we're good. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get this stream started, guys. I feel like we've waited long enough. We're about 5 minutes in. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see here. Here we go. All right. Thoughts versus thinking. Part 2. Now, like I said earlier, this is not necessarily something where you got to feel like, oh, I need to go watch Part 1 immediately. You can if you'd like, right? You can if you'd like. But it's not that I'm going to be leaving anything out of this one, right? So it's not that you have to rush and go watch Part 1. So we're going to cover basically everything again. Hopefully, put it in some new ways. We really need we really need this message to sink in. You know, when we talk about the two main keys and we talk about, getting out of the worry cycle, what is the worry cycle, chat? It is the second fear cycle. This is what Dr. Claire Weeks meant when she said second fear. She was simply referring to the worry that you attach to your feelings, your anxious feelings, the worry that you attach to the thoughts. So a feeling comes in, you log in and you start doing the mental thinking, the worrying, right? A thought comes in, a negative intrusive thought comes in, you log into the mental worry, you start doing the worrying, right? The worry is not something that happens to you, it is a habit that you willingly do. It's something that you are consciously making the choice to do. So we've got to end that conscious choice. We've got to end that habit because we know worry activates the stress response. That's what keeps you in the cycle. That is why second fear keeps you in the cycle, right? What is second fear? Again, it is worry. So if we know these things to be true, then it's very important that we understand the difference between thoughts versus thinking. So a lot of people, maybe not necessarily a lot, but I've had some people kind of come at me with this mindset of, yeah, but Wonder Bro, I get what you're saying, but my thoughts are constant. I understand that. Negative intrusive thoughts can definitely feel constant almost, especially if you're in a very sensitized place. I understand that completely. But the thing about it is, if you're coming at it with a mindset of, yeah, Wonder Bro, but my mind never stops, but you're not realizing that there's a difference between thoughts and thinking, then you're still going to do the worry and the obsession, and you're going to blame it on your mind. And we can't have that. You're still going to do the worry and you're still going to do the obsession. You're not going to take any sort of responsibility for that, no sort of self responsibility for that, and you're going to blame it on your mind. Right? So again, I understand that negative intrusive thoughts can be very frequent. I understand that they can bring very intense physical symptoms. I understand all of this. But if you don't understand that there's a difference between thoughts and thinking, then there is a chance that you're still adding a ton of obsession, a ton of worry. What is all this? It's second fear. There's a chance that you're still adding a ton of second fear, and then you're turning around and you're blaming it on your mind. I've seen it happen, right? So we want to make sure 100% that you leave this stream knowing that there's a difference. So I love examples. I should have wrote down some examples before I started the stream, honestly, but we'll pull some out of thin air here. So some examples to this could be, what is thoughts versus thinking? If I have a thought that is kind of stuck, intrusive, obsessive, and this thought says something like, okay, and keep in mind, thoughts are not something you do. You have no freaking choice when it comes to thoughts. You have no freaking choice when it comes to the symptoms. This is first fear. It's out of your control. The second fear is in your control. The first fear is not in your control. So example time. What is a thought? A thought is something you get while you're minding your own business. A thought is something that pops up, right? It pops up into your brain. So if you're sitting there, if you're chilling, if you're waking up, if you're going on about your day and you get a thought that says, what if you never recover? Okay, there's a thought. You didn't choose to think that thought just happened. So it's a thought. You didn't choose to have it. That makes it a thought, a very intrusive thought, a negative intrusive thought. What if you never recover, right? So there's that first fear. There's that thought. Now, normally what happens, and this is why people end up in the cycle and this is why people stay in the cycle, they have that thought or thoughts, whatever, apply this to your own situation. They have that thought and then they go the thinking route. So there was the thought, thoughts versus thinking. There was the thought. Then they choose, they make the conscious choice to go the thinking route. What is the thinking route? That is the worry route. That looks like this. Oh God, what if that's true? Oh God, let me get on Google and make sure that's not true. Oh God, what is the statistics of people recovering versus not recovering? Oh God, I better make sure I do everything right or that thought might be true, right? You start going the thinking route. You start going the worry route. Now, what happens when you do this? Anybody in chat know the answer? What happens when you do this? What happens when you choose to go the thinking route? So you've just had a thought. What happens when you choose to go the thinking route, the worry route? What happens is you keep the stress response activated. You tell your brain, danger, danger, danger. You start to give it importance. You start to amp yourself up. You start to amp the nerves up. You start to get amped up, right? Right? You must understand, you must understand that there is a huge, huge difference between thoughts and thinking. The thinking is under your control. The thinking is something you are choosing to do, right? So if you get a thought that says, "Oh, you'll never recover," and you choose to go the blah 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 route, right? Right? What's going to happen? You're going to fry the nerves. You're going to tell the brain, danger, danger, danger. You're going to send all these danger signals. That's how people get in the cycle. That's how they stay in the cycle. Same things apply to a feeling. Same thing applies to a feeling. Let's say you have an anxious symptom. You can either go the thinking route, aka the worry route, or not. And you have to choose to not do that. Now, how do you do that? Okay, Wonder Bro, I've got this thought, I've got the symptom. How do I choose to not go the thinking route? This is where our sweet little accepting reminders come into play. I give people sweet little accepting reminders that they can give themselves in the moment, which are much better than going down the thinking route, the worry route, the rabbit hole. So let's say I'm chilling, I'm minding my own business, boom, I've got an intense anxiety symptom. Now I can choose to go the thinking route, the worry route, or I can notice when I start to do that. Nobody's perfect. You might almost do this, it seems, automatically. Catch it. Catch it. I can notice when I start to go the thinking route, and I can simply give myself a nice little sweet reminder, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, let it be. It is what it is, let it be, right? If I've got a symptom and I notice myself going the thinking route, the worry route, I pull myself back, I catch it, I say, you know what it is, let it be. I rinse and repeat that. I might have to rinse and repeat that quite a bit. Same applies to negative intrusive thoughts. I got a thought, I might start going the thinking route, I might start going the worry route, or right? Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. Right? I need to catch that and I need to pull myself back in. Short, little, sweet, accepting reminder. You know what? It is what it is. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So be it. I don't go down that rabbit hole. What happens when you go down that rabbit hole, chat? What happens when you go down that rabbit hole, chat? You dig yourself a deeper and deeper hole. You tell the brain, danger, 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 when there is no danger. So, thoughts versus thinking, guys. Thoughts versus thinking. A lot of people want to point the fingers and they want to blame their mind. They say, my mind never stops. And I understand negative intrusive thoughts, especially at first during recovery, can seem like they never stop. I get it. I get it, but chances are you're not taking responsibility for the thinking that you add. Thoughts out of your control, thinking in your control, right? This is the habit that must be broken. And I know it seems almost like an automatic habit because you've done it for so long, but this is the habit that must be broken. We've got to keep you out of the rabbit hole long enough, okay, for those nerves to start to catch a break. We've got to keep you out of the rabbit hole long enough for you to heal. We've got to keep you out of the rabbit hole long enough for these things to lose power, right? How do you expect your nerves or your brain to rewire itself or for your nerves to heal if you keep dumping extra danger signals on top of these intrusive thoughts and these feelings, right? So, in one way, you're triggered. You're triggered. You're getting physical symptoms. You're getting thoughts, right? Right? How do you expect those to lose power and for yourself to heal if you continue dumping the danger signals on top of that, right? How do you expect these things to lose power if you keep dumping the thinking, aka the worry energy, on top of that? Leave it all alone, it'll take care of itself. But again, the point of the stream was to kind of point out that there's a huge difference between thoughts versus thinking. Because if you don't know that, you're more than likely not going to take responsibility for your recovery because you're going to say, Wonder Bro, it's just my mind. And I say, I understand negative intrusive thoughts can be quite frequent, right? I understand that. I understand these symptoms can be quite strong. But if you're pointing all the blame on your mind, saying, Wonder Bro, I can't do it because my mind's just too crazy. If that's you, if you're guilty of saying that, something along those lines, chances are you're not taking responsibility for all of the thinking, aka in quotes here, worry that you're adding to the thoughts, the worry that you're adding to the feelings. Chances are you're not catching it and turning it into a nice little sweet accepting reminder. Chances are you're not practicing that. Chances are you're going down every single rabbit hole, right? Mentally. So if you're always pointing the fingers, I can't do it, my mind's too crazy, chances are you are not taking responsibility for the worry that you add, aka the second fear that you are adding. Now this takes a conscious effort. This takes a lot of catching the thoughts and feelings and catching yourself starting to go down the rabbit hole, aka the worry. This takes a lot of catching, a lot of giving yourself those nice little reminders and going right back to living. This is one of the two main keys. Which one of the two main keys is that? Stop fighting with the thoughts and feelings, aka stop adding worry to the thoughts and feelings and live your life. So you see, this always comes full circle. We always come back to the same point, right? Getting you out of the cycle. Getting you out of the cycle. The cycle is the worry keeps frying the nerves. The worry, the worry, the worry, right? We need to get you to the point where you can catch that worry, turn it into acceptance, and live your life. And this is something you got to do on a consistent basis, right? I didn't say you had to be perfect, but this is something you do have to practice, and you have to practice a good bit. You have to practice a good bit. You got to stay on top of things here. So, you know, if you're always pointing the fingers at your mind and anxiety, chances are you're not taking responsibility for the worry that you are choosing to add to these thoughts and feelings, which is keeping the nerves hyped up. Worry activates the stress response. That's as simple as it gets, right? That's as simple as it gets. There's no debating that. Worry activates the stress response. So if you are not working on this habit, then we understand why you're not making much progress, right? Everyone in here that's recovered will tell you the same thing. I started making progress, right? This is what they'll tell you. I started making progress when I started to catch the worry and just live my life, right? So it's very simple and it's very to the point. It's very straightforward, but you got to put in the effort, right? You got to put in the effort. So, again, guys, huge difference between thoughts and thinking. You can't blame it all on your anxiety, on your mind. If you're not taking responsibility for the thinking that you're adding to these thoughts and feelings, that's huge. That's what's keeping you in the cycle. All right. So you need to spot when you start to add this worry to the thoughts and feelings. Turn that into something short, sweet, and simple. It is what it is. Anything to keep you out of the rabbit hole of the obsession, the obsession, the obsession. Right? This is breaking the cycle. And then as you do this, as you work on catching this, rinse and repeat, get back to living. That's the two main keys right there. That is the two main keys right there, you beautiful people. All right, guys. That was the point of today's stream. I just feel like that's a very crucial topic. If we don't have people being honest with themselves, if we don't have people taking responsibility for the worry that they're adding to their thoughts and feelings, it's tough. It's going to be tough, right? So I feel like that's a very crucial topic that I want to continue to drive home a little bit, because we've got to get that. We've got to get that to sink in. We really do. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to switch on over to the post stream. Let's see here. All right. Let me grab. I need some water. Sanchez would be proud. I don't think Sanchez is in the chat today, actually. Let's see. Hey, thanks again, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let's grab that. And let's see if I missed any comments. Let's see if I missed any comments. I can't get it to work for me. Are you talking about the Discord or the stream? Hello, welcome. Hey, what's up, Gordon? It's been a minute since I've seen you, dude. I bet Wilder is having some scary thoughts right now. Maybe he needs to use his beats to listen to this stream. Everyone is so hyped for this boxing match, and I don't even know who these guys are, to be honest. I'm just being honest here. I don't even know who these guys are. Is this like, why is this such a big deal? Is this like a championship fight or something? Like, I don't know. I don't really know much about boxing. Can't stop my mind from thinking. Okay, so you're a little confused on terms. You are correct when you say you can't stop your mind from having thoughts. Thinking is what you're doing. Thoughts is what your mind does. We're not trying to stop the thoughts. Okay? Need you to listen. We're not trying to stop the thoughts. That's first fear. We have no control over what thoughts pop into our head, just like we have no control over what physical symptoms we experience. However, if you have these thoughts and you're adding a bunch of worry to them, which means you get up into your head, blah, 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 blah. So let's say you have a thought, oh, you're going to go crazy. And you get up into your head and say, oh, God, no, that won't happen, because you start arguing, right? Blah, blah, blah. You start arguing, you start fighting, you start adding to it. You start talking to yourself, basically. You start talking to the thought. That's a good way to put it. I like that. You start talking to the thought, and you drag it on and on and on and on and on. It's no wonder your poor nerves are fried. You've got a constant mental debate going on. There's a constant blah, blah, blah. It's a constant negative chess match between you and your mind. And guess what? That's one that you're never going to win, right? So, the mind is an excellent chess player, and you've been locked in this internal talking to your thoughts for so long that you are driving yourself to the point of being so stressed that we call you sensitized. Right? You're doing all this worry, all this thinking. That's why the title of the stream was Thoughts versus Thinking. So you're adding what Dr. Claire Weeks, what the great Dr. Claire Weeks called second fear. Second fear is you getting up into your head, fighting with all of your thoughts, fighting with all of your feelings. That's why we got to catch that. That's why that's one of the two main keys. We've got to catch that and turn it into a nice little reminder. You know what? I don't have to go down that rabbit hole. It is what it is. So what? So be it. It is what it is. So what? Whatever. So be it. I don't care, right? So, we have to understand there's a huge difference. There is a huge difference. Yes, you're going to have a ton of thoughts, and no, there's nothing you can do about that. But absolutely, there's something you can do about getting up into your head, talking to these thoughts. Blah, 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 on and on and on, right? Same thing with physical feelings. You get it up into your head and start talking, blah, 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 blah. We have to shut down all this obsession, all this worry, because that is in your control. The thoughts and feelings, not in your control. But we will heal those as we stop doing the worry, the second fear, right? So I hope that makes things a little bit more clear for you. Hope that makes things a little bit more clear for you. So we're not, it's just like Gabe says, you're not trying to stop anything because you can't. You can't stop the thoughts. You can't stop the feelings. The only thing you're in control of is whether or not you get up into your head and start talking to yourself about it all. What we call worry, what people call worry, right? That's what you can control. And that's the habit that's got to be broken so that you're not adding all these extra danger signals and keeping the stress response activated, therefore keeping your nerves tired, right? And as you stop doing this, the nerves heal and the symptoms, start to fade. How to disengage from the topic that keeps coming back in the mind, causing distress. So basically, the question is, how do I approach thoughts, rather, right? Thoughts, intrusive thoughts about real life issues or problems like relationship issues or grieving or loss. So when it comes to real life problems, we can either take action, or we can just do the exact same that we're doing with negative intrusive thoughts about what ifs or imagination, yada yada, right? So just because a thought is about a real life situation doesn't mean you get a free pass. Oh, I get to worry about this one because it's about a real life situation. No free pass. You get no free pass. There's absolutely no free pass on any negative intrusive thought. Any sort of worry that you add to these thoughts, be it about real life or totally just imagination, is going to have an effect, right? A negative effect. So, same concept. Everything that I just covered, it applies to your question, to the thoughts. Now, the only difference is maybe you get a thought about something in real life that you can take some action against. Here's the thing, though. 9 times out of 10, probably not. Right? There's probably not any action you can take, because if you could take it, you probably already would have taken it. So that's the only difference there. If there's some action you can take it. 9 times out of 10, though, there's not going to be any action you can take, and you're just going to make your situation worse and yourself worse if you start adding the worry. These thoughts are going to keep coming. Just because you say you're not going to worry once doesn't mean they stop. It takes time, right? But that's okay. They might keep coming for a little bit. That's fine. They might cause some physical symptoms. That's fine too. Your only job, zip it. Right? Unless it's a nice little quick reminder to yourself, little accepting reminder to keep yourself from going down the rabbit hole, that's fine. You can use some reminders, right? I always tell people it's better to use a reminder than to go down the rabbit hole. But that is your job. Zip it. The thoughts and feelings will take care of themselves, maybe not as quickly as you would like, right? Maybe not as quickly as you would like, but they will. They will, as long as you remember your job is to zip it. Okay? So, everything we talked about in this stream applies to your question, Jen. Same concept. Same concept. The only difference is that if it's over a real life situation, if there's some action you can take it. Chances are there's probably not any action you can take, though. So, same concept absolutely still applies. Hope that helps, Jen. Also, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Absolutely, Gabe. Absolutely. I do appreciate the questions. Let's see, why are we sitting here in silence, chat? Why are we sitting here in silence? Let's get some music going or something. Let's get some music going. Alright. Oh, this song is so overplayed. Hold on. Yeah, this one's kind of overplayed too, but it'll work. Woke up today with a stuffy nose. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something. Allergies. Allergies, man. I'm going to take this time to go ahead and get started working on today's thumbnail. Let's see if I missed any comments today. Anything get held? I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. Oh, I hate this song. Hold on. Hold on. There's something about this song I cannot stand. Let's find a different list. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna have to look up this this fight that everybody's talking about. See what's so significant about it. If I wake up with a stuffy nose, I can make it into a brain tumor. That sounds about right when you're in the worry habit. That sounds about right. That sounds about right when you're in the worry habit, the second fear habit. Let's stay out of that rabbit hole, right? No matter what those thoughts say, no matter what those feelings do, let's stay out of that one. What's up, Wonder Bro? What's up, Tony? How you doing, dude? Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. How you been, man? Yeah, took a nap earlier. I slept for like, the goal was an hour. I ended up sleeping for like 2+ hours. And, anytime I nap that long, I'm just like, I'm pretty much dead for the rest of the day. I'm just trying to figure out the hype, you know what I mean, Mike? Like, are these guys like, are they like arch enemies? Like, what's the deal? Is it a title fight? Like, why is everybody so hype about it? I'm late. What's up, Wonder Bro? What's up, Giant? Welcome, dude. How you been, man? Absolutely, Doodle. Absolutely. That sounds like the typical second fear path. Yeah, yeah, the boxing match. I'm just curious what the hype's all about. When is it supposed to happen? I'm assuming it's pay-per-view, obviously. I would assume. Hey, keep it up, Giant Dude. Remember to stay out of those rabbit holes, man. Do not fall down those obsessive rabbit holes over these thoughts and feelings. You gotta catch that shit. Gotta catch that shit. I feel like I'm recovered, honestly. I get the anxiety. It tries to pop up throughout the day. But other than that, I feel amazing, man. That is so awesome. And it took you no time. It really did. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it took you no time to get this far. Hey, perfect example of what happens when you take the advice and really just run with it, right? Dedicate to it. I'm sure at first you had to use it a million times a day when these thoughts came or these feelings. You had to catch yourself a million times a day going down the worry route, right? You had to stomp that shit out probably, like I keep saying, a million times a day. But look how much progress you've made in such a short amount of time just by truly dedicating to the advice. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, so the fight's happening tonight. Starts around 9 p.m. Pay-per-view, right? I'm assuming. I mean, we never really talk about time frames because everybody's different. We don't want you to obsess about that because the whole point of the advice is to stop that worry habit. So that's why we don't really address time frames because it's just like introducing extra worry. But it just goes to show you with your success, for example, Tony, that it doesn't have to take that long. How'd you feel while and after you took your first step? Like absolute fucking dog shit. Like a big steamy pile of fucking dog shit that somebody put in a paper bag, set it on fire, threw it through a window, and then that same pile of dog shit got stepped on and stomped out, and then thrown back out the window, and then redigested by the same dog and shit back out a second time. That's what it felt like, if I had to put it into words. Right, I've got the drive to go out and do things, all that now. That's awesome, dude. You see, I think it was you that I told specifically that, these things are going to happen naturally as you start to apply the advice. You're going to start to feel more outgoing. You're going to get your confidence back. Like I said, you're just going to want to do more. I believe it was you that I spoke with and told that too. And you see, your boy was right. Your boy was right. Yeah, so, the thing about starting the advice, the thing about starting the advice is that you don't start it feeling good. And you might not for a little bit, right? I don't know how long that's going to be, but might not be feeling too hot for a little bit. In fact, you might feel quite fucking awful. But that's not what we're here for. You know, of course, healing is the end goal, but you're not going to start out feeling great. Nobody does, right? So when you start dedicating to no longer adding the worry to these thoughts and feelings, catching that worry and stomping that worry out with short, sweet, accepting reminders, back to living. When you start using these two main keys, guys, you're not gonna start from a place of feeling good. You're not. You're just not. I mean, that's why you're here, because you don't feel good, right? So you don't wait until you feel good to start using the advice, because you're gonna be waiting a while. Just go ahead and get started now. The feeling good and the healing and all this other good stuff, that's gonna come in time. It's the same it's really the same concept as when people say, okay, I'll wait until I feel up to it and then I'll get started. Well, what do you mean? I'm not saying anybody in chat is saying that. I've heard that before. Uh, Not here, but I've heard that before. People say, I'm waiting until I feel up to it and then I'll get started. I'm like, the hell are you even talking about? What do you mean you'll wait until you feel up to it and then you'll get started? You're gonna be waiting a while. The whole point is that you don't feel up to it. The whole point is that you feel like crap. You feel like crap because of the habit, so you got to get started. Yeah, pay-per-views are expensive, dude. I can't really remember the last time I spent money on an actual pay-per-view. I believe it was the McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight. What's up, Cassie? Hi, everyone. What's up, Lucy? It's been a minute since we've seen you. I really had to stop the rituals and just live life no matter what. It was hard at first, but once you do it constantly, it becomes, yeah, exactly. So, the rituals and what Tony's referring to when he says I had to stop the rituals is referring to anything that he did to try to control the anxiety, right? All of the avoidance, the fighting, the arguing, the mental stuff, all of that had to come to an end. What's up? What's up, Travis? How you doing, dude? It's good to see you. I watch it for free. Now, Mike. Now. Shame on you. Shame on you, Mike. You boys take your what's a good way to word this? You boys take your pirate stuff to the DMs. I want nothing to do with it. Thanks a lot. No problem, Tony. Hey man, you should give yourself credit, dude. You deserve it. I mean, you said it perfectly. You had to stop all the rituals. And what's a ritual? Anything you do to fight with those thoughts and feelings. The mental crap, all the worry that you do, all the running away, the googling, all this crap. There's a ton, there's a ton, but yeah, you should be proud of yourself, dude, because you're an excellent example of what it looks like to take the advice and just fucking run with it. It's amazing, amazing. What's a 41-day streak? The 41-day streak is how many days in a row consecutively that we have hit the tip goal. So we have hit the tip goal 41 days in a row. Um, will we go to 42? Not looking like it. Not going to be honest. Not looking like it. But 41 days, absolutely insane. When I first started the streak, I did not think we'd see like 10. I thought we'd have to reset it quite often. But everyone has definitely proved me wrong. So here we are sitting at 41 days. Insane. Absolutely insane. I took the bait. Don't judge me, Wonder Bro. I won't judge you. I won't judge you this time. Anybody with serious sinus pressure due to anxiety suffering for 2 months with symptoms. ENT says nose is okay. I'm going wacko. You're going wacko because you're not using the advice, right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We have to be honest. You know that I have to hold you guys accountable for your own honesty, because if you don't, no progress is going to be made. So, how much worry have you done today, Henry? The answer to that question, I'll go ahead and answer it for you. A lot, right? What do we need to do in order to heal? Spot the worry, stomp it out. What do I mean by that? Do I mean to argue with your thoughts and feelings? No. Do I mean to catch it when you start getting up in your head doing the worry and say, oh, there I go again. You know what it is. Get back to living. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So, got to be honest. Got to be honest. Got to hold yourself accountable. Got to sit down. And if you want to make true progress, you do have to sit down and say, look, dude, look, Henry, you're not doing it. You're not using the advice, right? And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not throwing you under the bus. I'm saying, hey, that's fine, but let's get you on board now, right? That's fine. Nobody's judging you. We've all been there. But let's be honest and let's get you on board so you can put this shit behind you, right? Dude, trust me, Henry. Trust me, dude. I had to be very honest with myself many times because I was doing the same thing you're doing, right? So I'm not trying to shame you at all, right? I'm just trying to keep you keep you honest with yourself so we can get you on board. What up, Wonder Bro? Been a while. Hope all's well. Got a lot of new people. What's up, Big Worm? Dude, I haven't seen you in forever, man. What's up? Hey, it's good to see you. Puts a smile on my face. How you been, dude? Been good, just doing the work. That's what I love to hear, dude. That's what I love to hear. Keep it up. We need some new music. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. There we go. Something new. Something new. You know that clearing the throat thing we do while in high anxiety, does that need to stop in order to heal? If you would consider it a coping method, right? Like if you do it in an attempt to fight with your anxiety, you can work on that. You can work on that. Do you have to eliminate like everything completely 100% in order to heal completely? No, I wouldn't say that necessarily. But I would say that if you consider that a coping method, it's something that you can definitely work on. What needs to be stomped out more than anything, though, for true progress is the worry, right? Which, of course, you already know that. You're well aware of that. The worry, aka the second fear. But yeah, if that's something you view as a coping method, we can work on that. I don't think it's necessarily that you have to cut out every little thing in order to make progress and heal. No, but it's something we can work on. Definitely, definitely. All right, guys, hold on. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. Pardon the interruption. Can I get? Oh, there we go. All right. this an ad? Oh no, okay. I always get nervous if I don't catch the ads in time. I get like a million emails after the stream gets uploaded. Copyright, copyright, copyright. You know, I would be the happiest man in the world if I could chill with you guys and listen to copyrighted music. You know how awesome that would be just to share songs like that? Just to share music amongst ourselves. This copyright free crap, it's decent. It's decent at best, but ugh. Ugh. I don't know. Am I the only one who can drink like a gallon of milk a day? It is so good. What should I use for my thumbnail today, guys? I'm gonna have to start mixing it up a little bit. I'm running out of oil paintings. Let's see. Thoughts versus thinking, part 2. Thoughts versus thinking. Part 2. There we go. This one's pretty cool. I might use this one. We need to redo the Halloween theme, guys. See, it's the 9th we've had this one since like mid-September. We have to change it up at least once. Hey, big man, thank you for the $5 tip, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, big man. Says thanks for all you do, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. What's this put us at today, chat? Let me update this. Puts us at 10 for today. Thank you, big man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. That kind of scared me a little bit. I always do that, like before the streams are over or whatever, like normally I'll come back to my PC at some point during the night and listen to some music or something, and of course I've got that shit on like 100. I always forget to turn that down, so the first tip of the day, it's always like a little bit of a jump scare. Thank you, big man. Appreciate you. Have I been muted this whole time? I haven't, right? Like, we're good? I really hope I have not been muted this entire time. I believe you just joined us over on the Discord not too long ago, didn't you? Same person, I believe. Okay, we're good, we're good. Just getting worrisome, about to eat dinner and just going to flow through it. Fuck the anxiety. Hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with the aggressive approach. I know you're new here, so you're probably not very familiar with how we've talked about in the past about, you know, more of a neutral accepting attitude and then more of an aggressive attitude. And there's nothing wrong with the aggressive approach. If it suits you, it suits you. You're still breaking out of the worry cycle. So either way, you know, if your reminder to yourself wants to be literally fuck it when these thoughts and feelings come, instead of doing the worry, do it. Go that way. If that's what helps you, go for it, dude. It works. It works, man. Like, if you want to go the aggressive route, go for it. That shit works, because either way, you're going for what we're trying to achieve here, which is breaking out of the worry cycle, right? Doesn't matter if you like the aggressive approach or not. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. If we can get you to do less obsession and less worry, that's what we're going for. Same thing for you, Nick. If we can get you to do a less obsession and less worry, aka less second fear, that's what we're going for. And that's going to take, first and foremost, it's going to take honesty. You're not going to get very far if you're not honest with yourself. So if you're still doing a lot of daily worry and obsession about this, but you're not honest with yourself about that, well, then that's the first thing we got to do. We got to get honest. We absolutely got to get you honest. Eating dinner gives me anxiety sometimes too. I can't say I can relate to that one. I can't say I relate to that one. I'm a big boy. I always got excited for dinner. Don't get me wrong. There was a point in time where I was not eating, but yeah. So but we all have different things that make us tick, right, during recovery. So good news is the advice applies to all of it. Doesn't matter. Wonder Bros Sanchez. I'm late. I was outside doing final touches on my Halloween decor. Nice, dude. I'm gonna have to check your page out again if you post any updates. I've been over here working on the thumbnail for today's stream. Just got that finished. Just hanging out, listening to music with chat. I mean, that's something that sometimes gets people tripped up during recovery. They're like, yeah, but my obsessions, my triggers, they're about something different. And it's like, well, it doesn't matter. Anxiety works the same way, right? So just because something makes somebody else tick and it doesn't make you tick, or it makes you tick, doesn't make them tick, doesn't matter. It's the same boat, same cycle. Worry equals anxiety. Worry keeps the amygdala stressed. Keeps the triggers activated. Doesn't give your brain a chance to learn. So it's all the same boat. Even though people have different little things that make them tick or whatever, it's all the same concept. It's the same exact cycle. Regardless, anxiety is anxiety. I missed today's topic, but the last one was good. Are you talking about like the part one of thoughts versus thinking? Or you're talking about yesterday's stream. Yesterday's stream was really good. What just happened there? I feel like I almost choked. Yesterday's stream was really good. Anxiety minus rituals. I've always been a fan of that little catchphrase. That comes directly from nothingworks.weebly, an excellent little read. Do you have to read it? No. If you've watched today's stream, or any stream for that matter, then you already know what we're doing here. But if you'd like to read it, you can. It's pretty good. He gave me a nice little shout out at the end of it, which is pretty cool because I read that blog post way back before I was ever mentioned on it, and then fast forward, I guess when I started doing videos on that blog post, he took notice. The author took notice, and he gave me credit. He gave my channel credit in the blog post, which is just amazing, absolutely awesome. Hi, hello, Craig. Welcome. Yeah, so it's kind of cool because I read that blog post long before I was ever mentioned on it, and then I started making videos about the topics on that post, or that website rather. And yeah, like I said, I guess the author took notice and he gave my channel credit. If you go on there now and scroll down, you'll see that he gives my channel credit on there, which I think is just really, really cool. He left a comment on one of my YouTube videos saying something along the lines of basically passing the torch, I guess is the way that he worded it. Passing me the torch. So something along those lines. I don't know. Don't quote me. It's been a while, but I just thought that was really, really neat, really cool. I recommend you watch this stream back, Craig, from the beginning whenever you get the chance. It's nothing that you don't already know. You've been here for a while, but it's still a nice little refresher. You've got the thoughts, you've got the feelings. Don't add the thinking. There is a difference. So I recommend you watch it from the beginning whenever you get a chance to do so. I used to have that website bookmarked. I don't know if I do anymore. Let's see. Yeah, I do. Let me see if I can post it. It's a pretty long read. That's why I say if you don't want to have to worry about reading it, then don't. But it's a good one if you're ever bored. Let's see, I think I got the link. That should work. We don't necessarily word everything the same way, but it's still a good read. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it if you do choose to read it, obviously. Oh shit, FBK, dude, thank you. FBK, thank you for the $20 tip, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. That caught me off guard. Thank you so much, dude. Puts us at 30 for the day. Thank you, dude. Shout out, man. Let's show some love, show some love. Thank you for that, dude. I truly appreciate it. I don't know. We might be moving to 42, maybe. Can I watch it now, then rewind from the beginning? Yeah, you can do that. It should be uploaded. Shouldn't be a problem. Wonder Bro, this week been having a bit of anxiety with the throat tightness, GI symptoms, burping a lot sucks. So, understandable, first and foremost, understandable. Let's backspace the sucks, right? We don't want to fall into any sort of worry or obsession about it. Then again, I totally understand where you're coming from. It's not fun, right? I get that completely. But we do want to make sure that we stay out of any sort of obsession. We don't want to touch any sort of obsession, any sort of worry. We want to allow these things to happen. We want to catch any worry that we do and stomp that habit out, right? Perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity. That helps too. Changing the perspective from, oh, this is horrible, to, oh, this is an opportunity. That change of perspective is pretty big. Pretty big. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Sorry guys, I know we keep having some interruptions. I apologize. Out of my control. I apologize. What's up, Truth? Time to practice, you're right. Absolutely. It's all about that perspective, dude. That change of perspective can mean everything. It really can. If you look at it as such a bad thing, it's very easy to fall down into that second fear, into that worry. But at the same time, if you look at it as something that's an opportunity to practice what you already know, that can make a world of difference. It really can. What was our music? Sanchez! Sanchez, thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. Sanchez with the $10 tip. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate you, brother. Sorry, I had a cigarette in my mouth. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that, Sanchez. You guys are going to make it happen again. I honestly thought 41 was going to be our high. I was like, you know what? I'm happy with that. 41? Hell yeah. But I think you guys are going to make it happen again. No, bro, thank you. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that. Yeah, and I don't really know why the notification bell is such a letdown, truth. I really wish I did, so I could tell you guys how to fix it, but I have no clue. I have no clue why the notification bell acts the way that it does. I wish it didn't. It hurts all of us, but yeah, I don't know why it's not consistent. It makes no literal sense to me. Halloween update on the page tomorrow. I was talking about that not long ago, actually. I need to do that. Because we've had this theme since like late September, mid-September, something like that. Yeah, so we definitely need to update it tomorrow. At some point, we need to do that. Let's try to do that. FBK, dude. FBK, thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you. You know what that means, chat. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. There for a minute, I was like, you know what, 41, what a record, what a good run. Not mad about it. How can I be mad about it? Absolutely awesome. But I did truly think there for a second today was the day. I thought today was the day where we hit our peak, but looks like we're moving on. Looks like we're moving on. Mostly in part thanks to FBK. Thank you so much, dude. Sanchez, thank you so much, dude. Let's see who else. Big Man and K, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Keeping it alive. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are too kind. Too kind. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I was kind of like, you know what? Today's the day. We hit our peak. We hit our record, and that's cool with me. But you guys are keeping it alive. Insane. I mean, like I said, I didn't think we'd make it past 10 consecutively, really. But look at us. Just look at us, chat. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the shit out of that. That's just insane to me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, seriously, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Like like I always say, I can only hope that I can give you back, you know, give you back the same that you give me, and that's all I can really hope for. So, I'd like to do a hangout stream at some point, Sanchez. We've not done a hangout stream in a while. For those of you who are not really familiar with what that is, it's basically where we just stream for a long period of time, like several hours. We just hang out, and it's not so much really anxiety related as it is just, kind of like a get together. We haven't done one of those in a hot minute. 42, that is insane. That is hard to comprehend. You know what that means, chat? Hold up. Let me see here. So I finally found the reason for our song, the what people refer to as the channel theme song. I finally found a good use for it. Basically, we'll always play this quote unquote channel theme song anytime we hit our goals. So we're definitely gonna have to play that at our end today. But let's see. Get the pizza and Dr. Pepper. Yes, dude. Yes, absolutely. Funny enough, pizza's what I had today for lunch. Hey, what's up, Pooty? What's going on, dude? Welcome. It's good to see you, man. How have you been? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Having fun, recovering, it's fun, guys. Start accepting, all will become clear to you. Awesome, Pooty. I'm glad to hear you're still doing good, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. Pooty's another perfect example of what it's like to really take the advice and run with it. Anyway, stop by to say hello. Going to movies to watch the new James Bond. Awesome, dude. Couple months behind. I couldn't do shit like that. And the new James Bond, I don't think I've ever seen really any of them, to be completely honest with you. But hey, that sounds great, dude. Keep it up, man. I'm so proud of your progress. Have fun, dude. Have fun. Let me know how it goes. All right, guys, we are approaching an hour and a half. We are approaching an hour and a half. Truth, have a good one. Truth, thank you for stopping by. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here, guys, but not until we listen to our song first. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everything that you do. I'm sure I'll see you very, very soon. And holy shit, thank you for keeping the streak alive, guys. That really means a ton to me. Thank you so much. And until next time, as always, stay awesome.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Yeah. Did it die? Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm a low life, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting, don't know what I miss no more. Too bad you don't hit me more. I'm bad when I get too bored, careful what you wishing for. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger.